I've got a good friend of mine. I love very dearly. I got to see him get saved and set free from the bondage of sin, crack, cocaine, meth. He done it all. We want him to give this testimony tonight. Won't you listen to him? Where he started, where God's got him in now. We're going to give him a few minutes. Come on, Brother Jerry.
Well, kind of crawling all up into one big ball and get it all started. We got 22 years of the world largest drug dealer in my town. When a 14-year-old boy came home from church one day and he sat on the footstool and he said, "Dad," he said, "how come you do it?" Well, of course, you know how dads are. Why don't you get your hind into bed and do your business without you? Huh? You kids missed a good time for saying amen. Yeah? Well, I didn't sleep for 3 days. And something got inside of me. Man, what did my son think of me? Oh, that's what my son thinks of me. What about my wife? What did she think of me? There I was. In 1995, they had a Jamming for Jesus. Now it's called Youth Explosion. And I got saved the last Saturday of May, 1995. Had a Jamming for Jesus due to a 14-year-old boy. And I tell you, I love kids, 14 years old, to make that difference. It's great big. It caused me now to be the daddy I needed to be. Calls me to be the husband I need to be. And that's what it takes. Without it, you're nothing. Jesus Christ is your only way out. All your struggles, all your trials, Jesus Christ is your only way out. He's good. Been good to me. He does it.
Jimmy, would you get the lights up here? Y'all having a good time? Enjoying yourself? By a show of hands. You don't know what the question is yet. Hang on, put your hand down. How many of y'all were here last year? How many of you, this is the first time you've been here? Share a little bit with you, but I want to introduce somebody first. This little girl you see up here on the screen, this is my youngest daughter, Miss Tiffany. And she's a lot like all y'all. She's in cheerleading, basketball, grades are okay, B's, A's, some C's. Yes, she has a boyfriend, which I'm not really thrilled about, but you know, one of those things. Now, this whole story is true except for one thing. You can take every is and change it to was. Because October 10th of 2009, Tiffany was killed in a car wreck. The irony of the whole thing is this very night, 2 years ago, was the last time I saw her. Because Monday will be 2 years. She went and spent the night with her little girlfriends. Now, I don't want this to be a downer. This is not a pity party for Tiffany. Because you see, at the age of 6 years old, I had the pleasure and privilege of father of leading her to an altar like this one right here. And introducing her to Jesus Christ. So you see, guys, I know where Tiffany is. This is not a pity party for Chuck. Because you see, God knows what it feels like to lose a child. He lost his one time. And so he knows how to comfort a father that's lost a child. Tonight is about you. This is all about you and for you. You see, the Bible says that we have all sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. Well, guess what, guys? That all means me and you. Okay? It also goes on to say that the wages of sin is death. We're all going to die one day. You don't have to be old to die. Okay? God can give you 30 years, He can give you 65 years, He can give you 100 years, or in Timothy's case, He can give you 14 years. But we're all going to be back in that ground one day. Now here is the best news though. The Bible also says that while we were yet in sin, Christ died for us. Do you realize, guys, that your sin debt has been paid in full? That you have the opportunity to spend eternity in heaven. It's not because of what you've done. It's because of what my Lord did some 2,000 years ago hanging on the cross. Now, there are three groups of people here tonight. Three groups. The first group, you guys, y'all are blood-bought, born-again, Bible-thumping, believers. To you, I say this. Be that light that God has called you to be to this dark world. Be that light to your friends. Be that light to your parents. Be that light to your community. This world is dark. This world is ugly. This world is sinful. Be that light. The second group of y'all here tonight, maybe as a younger child or as a child, I don't know much of an adult here tonight. Maybe as a younger person, you decided to make God or Jesus Lord of your life. And as you grew up, maybe you drifted back into the world. You know what? God is right where you left Him. He never left you. Go back and find where you left Him at. He's waiting. The third group, guys, and this is the second group, okay? You say, I don't need you, Jesus. I don't need your religion. I'll tell you, first of all, it's not religion, it's a relationship with one named Jesus. It's nothing to do with religion. I don't care if you hang Baptist, Methodist, Pentecostal, Assembly, I don't care what you hang over your door. It's about a relationship. That's the bottom line. And you say, Chuck, you know, I just don't believe this. Well, you know what, guys? One day, we will all stand before an almighty God. Your mom and daddy ain't gonna be there. Your best buddy ain't gonna be there. Your husband and wife ain't gonna be there. It's gonna be one-on-one, you and God. He's gonna ask you one question. He's not gonna care about how much money you made. He's not gonna care how many baskets you scored in the game last night, how many touchdowns you threw for, what kind of car you drive. He's gonna ask you one question. What did you do with my son? What did you do with my son? Did you accept him? Or did you deny him? The Bible says there's going to be two different areas up there. You're going to have the goat pen and you're going to have the sheep pen. And those who accepted Christ, they're His sheep. And to them, He's going to say, enter in, my good faithful servant. Enter into your rest. To the other group, He's going to say, oh wait, I never knew you. My question to you tonight, where will you spend eternity? I can assure you guys, you don't have to leave this building tonight in doubt. You know, this world, this life is but a vapor. Tiffany walked out that evening going to her friend's house. Bye, I love you, Dad. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow never came, guys. Tomorrow never came. You know, there's no guarantee that we'll all make home tonight. There's no guarantee of that. And that's, guys, this is not a scare tactic. I want you to understand, I'm not trying to scare you. This is